We're going to go through two exercises. We're going to go through the first knuckle push-up and then the closed knuckle push-up. So both of these exercises are great in tandem to help open up the back side of your forearm and your wrist, as well as the front side of your palm, your forearm, and your wrist. They help to glide and slide the tendons and muscle bellies that live in that area. So what we're going to do first is the first knuckle push-up. So you're going to get onto your hands and your knees, and you're going to rotate your hands outward so that your index finger, your pointer finger, is pointing straight forward ahead of you. And then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to rotate your arms outward from your shoulders to make it so that the front of your elbow, the crease, or your elbow crease, is pointing forward as well. So pointer finger straight forward, rotating my elbows out so that crease is forward. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the heel of my hand off the ground, and then I'm going to come back, and the heel of my hand lifts off the ground and comes back. So during this, ideally your nose is over your fingers. If this feels too intense to do it this way, you can move your body back a little bit. But if it's relatively easy and your nose is not over your fingers, go ahead and get your nose over your fingers and make sure that your elbows have stayed spun outward, because it's easy to lose that a little bit. So keep the elbows, keep the index fingers pointed, and then find the spot where your nose should go, and then you're lifting up and you're coming back down. And you want to weight through your knuckles, through right here on your hands evenly. It's easy for folks sometimes to do something funky and put more pressure on one side of their hand versus the other. We want relatively even pressure distribution through that hand. In terms of where you should feel this one, you'll probably feel elongation through this part of the front side of your forearm. You're going to do about 10 of those, and you can do 3 rounds. The next exercise we're going to do is going to be the closed knuckle push-up. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a fist with your hands, and your thumb's going to wrap over that fist, and then you're going to bump your fists together like you're doing a fist bump with somebody. And you're going to take this whole complex that you've made here with the fist still closed, and you're going to put that down on the ground along with your forearms. So from here, what's going to happen is you're going to push up to raise your elbows off the ground, and then you're going to come back down. And you're only going to do what is tolerable here. Some folks can't go very far. Some folks will get right here and that'll be it. Some folks can get farther than I can. You're going to do what's comfortable and what gives you a little bit of a sensation of an elongation through this outside part of your hand. It's easy to lose the fist on this, but I want you to keep your fist. You can either go less high if it's really intense, but I want you to keep that fist. And you're going to do about 10 of these. And where you should feel this is through this part of your arm and your forearm. So you're going to do 10 of each. I like to go back and forth between these two. You can either go back and forth. You can knock them out 3 rounds of one, 3 rounds of the other. But enjoy.